Welcome to Misscliks D&D, not Pirate Edition, Dungeon World and Control Edition, with your
Hello.
host, In Control.
Hello. Welcome.
Welcome. How are you?
Everybody, sorry for being late. It's all Neal's fault. There's even a hashtag for that, I do believe. So,
Yep. Applicable once again.
Yep. Doesn't seem like a bad thing.
Blame Neal and his 42nd birthday.
Neal was late because he was busy working with his all-men group called the Misscliks that they're going to be coming out with pretty soon.
He was busy aging.
Yep. It's going to be about man awareness and stuff like that in gaming.
I don't think men are represented well enough in gaming. There's too many girls these days.
Raising male awareness.
Yeah.
Girl gamers it's such a, you can't get past the barrier. They won't let you into the girls club, like the old wives club, as they call it.
I mean, on top of that, like whenever you see pictures of gamers, they're always girls. Like where are male role models in gaming?
Something I've noticed when I was streaming is like chat only talks about my chest.
Yeah.
It's really obnoxious. So I'm glad someone's
Well, work out less, dude.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Should stop showing off like this. Jeez.
God,
cover your hair and stuff. Tie it back.
Sometimes I want to look good for people, and I just don't want to get harassed for it when I, don't mean to. It's not my fault. Stop blaming the victim, Jen.
So before we get started, and we got a lot of reminding to do since there was a lot of hilariousness. Let's see how everyone is doing. Let's start off with you, Miss Harvey. How are you doing today?
I'm good. It was a nice last week. Did we do anything last week, Jen? Not much, right? We went to a lot of board game bars. I think we went to 3 this weekend.
Board game bars? Those exist?
Yeah.
That is so cool.
We have like 2 or 3 in Montreal. Anyway, there's one especially that has like over 400 games, and the guys will sit down and explain to you every single rule, so you don't even have to be like paying attention. You just like sit back, like get to know the rules, get a beer, just chill. So
is that the one like on Saint Laurent?
We went to the one on Saint Denis.
Yeah.
Wait, there's one on Saint Laurent?
No, I think that's the one that I went to.
Okay, so it's called Randolph for someone if you're from Montreal.
No, I went to another one. Okay.
Pretty fucking cool,
Yeah,
and
nice.
So we went with a few friends 3 times. I don't know what happened with us. We're like, more games, and then we just go there. We explore new
Board
games.
games are cool.
Sometimes we buy them. That's what we did.
Yeah.
Awesome. And you guys are launched. You can tell us a lot more about Watch Dogs now too, right?
Oh yeah, look what I got. Get ready. You guys are gonna be jealous.
Oh shit!
It's like Aiden from the main character from Watch Dogs.
I'm so jealous.
Someone from the dev team, they all received one, and he didn't want it, and he just gave it to me. I'm like,
What the shit?
and I was just like went crazy. I was so happy. Anyway, Aiden.
That's really cool.
Yep.
Sam,
Very
I
cool.
need to make more Watchdog friends. Like right now. Hey, are you a Watchdog? Yeah. Oh, hello.
Never mind.
All right. So moving on, then Neal told us in private a very cool story about last night. Neal, do you want to share with everyone your real life role playing that you did?
No, not with the public.
Oh,
No, that's a private role play for just us.
You know what? I'm not sure. I respect you a lot, but I'm going to call bullshit. I've seen you stream yourself packing things.
Why
You do a show giving love advice.
Yeah.
You stream every aspect of your life, but you don't want to tell this story.
Oh, the story about me being sick. Yeah, I'll tell that one. I thought you meant the other one about you and I.
Oh,
yeah.
well played, sir. Well played.
Yeah, I was really sick last night. Kind of out of the blue. I was fine. Everything was going well. Started streaming late night. Then started unpacking the room, and went to bed around 2 or 3, feeling really kind of uncomfortably sick with a pit in my stomach. I don't know. It felt like there was burning, and when I rolled on my back, like it kind of felt like I had just like a giant pit of acid in my stomach, which clearly is the truth, but it was hurting me. And ate a billion Tums to try and drown it all, and that was kind of fine, but I was still up until sunrise, just kind of, I feel awful. And then after, maybe I got to close my eyes and sleep for maybe 10 minutes, 15 minutes, and then I woke with a start being like, oh my god, I'm going to puke, and then bolted down the hallway, got to the bathroom, almost made it to the toilet. Got the first spat kind of like against the bathroom wall and the top of the toilet, and then everything else went in. And that was fun. That was my morning and my night.
Should have drunk that potion of acid breath, Neal.
Yeah. Well, hey, the things you do, right?
Imagine if you would have streamed that, the amount of views you'd get, you throwing up and running around.
I do have, limits to what I will do.
Imagine the GIFs.
Not to mention
a lot of stuff on your stream for money, Neal.
Fair point, I think, as far as I'm concerned.
I gotta make a living somehow, right? I do have my lines though. I do draw them in certain places.
Okay. Vomiting is off limits.
Well, also I don't know how I would plan that ahead of time to like get a camera in the bathroom, unless I just keep a webcam in the bathroom at all times. But I think there are slight moral issues with that.
I mean, didn't like Lady Gaga or someone do some kind of stuff on the stage like that?
Do I look like Lady Gaga?
Kinda.
Ah,
A little bit.
I've seen you. Is it you that made a cat tail, or is it Ryan?
That's not me. That was Ryan.
Eh.
Stop trying to attribute the crazy things that Ryan does to me.
The cattail incident. All right. Well, that's anything else, Neal, other than the vomit story, I suppose?
I'm almost done unpacking. Almost done.
Very cool.
Where are you going?
This is where I live
Unpacking.
But what do you mean packing? You mean
now. Unpacking.
Oh, I heard
No.
packing.
He's making a home there.
Yep.
On to another one of our esteemed guests, Mr. Sylph here, Silent Osiris. Steven, how are you? All S's.
Silph, Silent Osiris, Steven. I'm good. I'm hanging out. I'm ready for some dungeons and worlds. And what happened? Someone in the chat was talking. They were blaming pineapple pizza for Neal's misfortune. And now I'm paranoid because I ordered a pineapple pizza this weekend and it was delicious. And I ate it
Pepperoni and
all.
pineapple?
No, only pineapple.
Nobody does that, Neal.
It's because my wife's a vegetarian. I would probably have pepperoni on my pineapple pizza.
Could you have a pepperoni and pineapple pizza with the pepperoni on half?
I didn't think of that. It's because I order my pizza online and there's no option. This online place will only sell you 2 pizzas. It's like impossible to just buy one pizza from this place.
Are they authentic Italian and that's why they do it, or are they just bad?
Actually, they're great pizzas, but it's like impossible.
Well,
it's nearly impossible
make
to buy
2 of
just
them.
one.
What?
Yeah.
Where do you shop for pizza, man?
It's called Pizza St. Henry. Or Pizza Saint Henri.
You have to remember, he's in
animal
French Canada.
That's right. They don't have real life over there.
You have like pseudo-European stuff. And
We have both. We have the choice. That's the difference.
We have both. We do have both. It's actually pretty cool. And we have poutine, which is awesome.
And pizza poutine.
We just...
poutine?
I'm sure.
Oh, don't.
I'm sure.
Yeah,
it has
somewhere.
to exist.
It does.
Oh, my
I don't know
God.
if it should exist.
Oh, my God.
Hey, poutine is pretty good. Don't do that face.
Yeah, but
Great.
poutine pizza is what you said, not just poutine.
Yeah, but there's pizza
Poutine
everything.
pizza. Oh!
I don't doubt that you're right. I think you're right. I'm just saying it's a shame that humanity has created that. It's like the double-decker thing that KFC did a while ago, where you could
I am also ashamed that humanity created it and it didn't come from the South.
Well, it's like the commercial version of the South. KFC claims, like
When I moved north
Kinda.
and I discovered poutine, I was like, French fries with cheese curds and gravy. How did the South not make this?
Yeah.
By the South, you mean USA?
Yeah,
South USA.
Well, I mean, like the south of the USA. North Carolina, South Carolina, Charleston, like all those areas. They all love like fried food and gravy, and like a good breakfast in the South is like a biscuit with gravy ladled over it, and then like hash browns,
Steak and eggs, man.
Yeah,
They make
chopped up potatoes fried in lard. Like, yeah, it's delicious.
All the fattest cities in all of the United States, which is famous for its obesity, are in the South. Like Houston was #1 for a while there. I know that New Orleans is way up there. Anyways, enough about fat people. We'll get to that perhaps in this episode. But certainly not least. Wait, did we already do? No. Jen, of course. What have you been up to?
Pretty much what Steph said. She kind of covered it. Been playing board games.
You guys are attached at the hip? Nothing. Did you go shopping again? Did you shop?
No.
Maybe?
No, I'm done for 6 months now.
Oh wow, you go every 6 months.
That's
Pretty
more
much.
than me.
That's
think
quite often.
That's double the time as me.
Yeah. Now I've been breaking in my shoes. It hurts.
Okay.
Yeah, because everyone cares about that. Yeah, that's about it. Oh, and my parents are gone for 2 weeks, and now I'm sad because they're gonna go to France. I know everyone cares about that.
And she has a relationship like, you know, when you have like two parents and a kid, and they're like living in the embryon. I don't know. Let's say that.
Are you an only child,
Do you
Jen?
live with your parents, Jen?
No, I live in my own place, but I see them like once a week. And now
Are you an
they're
only
gonna be
child?
gone. I have two half brothers, but they're much older.
Oh.
They're
But they call a lot.
yeah, they call a lot. My parents and
So
my
you have
brother's
awesome
gonna.
parents.
And usually
Yeah.
when my parents are gone, I'm gonna fall back like on my brother pretty much. And now he's gone too to France as well with them. Jeez. I'll be
So
really
do you
alone.
fall on the other brother?
No, because he has 3 children,
Oh, damn.
so I can't be the fourth.
You'll have to be an only child then, by yourself for. a couple
I'll be
weeks
an
then.
orphan for 2 weeks.
All right, well, guys, thank you for tuning in. This is, I think there's a chance we might do another episode, but there's a very good chance this will be the last one, just to make it that much more. This is again their way of trying to completely mess with me. See, because do I end the story today? I don't know. We'll have to see. So, as a refresher for everybody, where we last left off, Neal was burning everything and everyone. A rescue boat came out from the Matey's deck with Captain Morgan sending it over there to try to rescue the group, to which Neal randomly burnt it down. And,
Hey man, they were going to find out our true nature with that. I had to get rid of it. It was for us. It was for the good of our party.
Yeah, absolutely sure. And when we very last left off, after some knights had ran out of the castle down the road, shortly thereafter, a gigantic golden dragon appeared over the horizon and planted itself on the wall and is now assaulting the archers. It has its back to the group. And with that, I think we can just jump right into it. Does anyone have any questions or anything they want to say or anything like that? I'll take that silence as a no.
I was running towards the forest, I think, right? We
Yeah,
have the map.
well,
Nice, we have the map.
Yeah, I don't
Let's,
remember.
So does everyone feels comfortable about where we're at and stuff like that? So we don't have no questions about reminders or anything like that?
Geoff, what I forget exactly what I was afflicted with last time. Can we
Oh.
Yeah. Was it like boils or, something?
I can't.
Maybe-
I thought your charisma was
Yeah,
down
like-
one because you were covered in poop.
Oh, that does sound familiar.
Your charisma was affected by that. I think
Yeah.
that should be
Yeah.
it.
Okay. Down 1 charisma. I am scarred from my poop. That's accurate.
Otherwise, some of you took a little bit of damage. There is a ugly woman that was at least originally going to be with Neal, or not Neal, excuse me, Steven, but I think we're getting into character here. I apologize. Sylph, but Sylph, I think, left her behind in the tent that then exploded into flames with the family inside of it.
As a result of my throwing the flaming oil into
Yep.
it. Yep.
And then you guys were squaring off to duel, I think, because you were trying to stop Neal from casting a spell, or Finkelmer,
Yeah.
but I think you failed and the spell went off.
I don't think the spell went off because I think it was actually Neal who failed casting, and that's why you dropped the dragon.
I think. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay.
That's what it was.
So I think we're all caught up. I think Fawn is still a goat, if I'm not mistaken. And
I'm at
Finkelmer-
19 HP too. I took 3 damage.
Okay.
No,
And
2.
still only speaks animal speak.
It has a psychic connection with Finkelmer.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Yeah.
which is really annoying.
I'm
All right,
sorry.
guys,
I'm
the
liberating
scene-
her.
The scene is as follows. It's utter chaos. There's Captain Morgan out on my matey's deck. They're actually just quiet. Normally you'd hear various yars kind of cascading off the boat and just yar, yar, yar. But now they're just all yar. Just a dead silence because the rescue boat just blew up. A lot of their best friends and mates are gone now, lost to the world of Finkelmer's wrath. And over yonder at the wall, there is a gigantic golden dragon biting people, chewing them up, or throwing them around, clawing at them, breathing fire, just destroying the city. What do you guys do?
Okay.
I want to do spout lore.
What's that?
I just read my moves. What up? I want to
Nice.
see when you consult your accumulated knowledge about something, roll plus intelligence. On a 10+, the GM will tell you something interesting and useful about the subject relevant to your own situation.
Okay.
And yada yada. Let's try.
Tell me what happens if you fail and stuff. If you do, but go ahead. and
Yeah.
roll.
Yeah, I can roll it if it doesn't work. So what do I roll? It doesn't say. It's
It's just
2d6
2d6
always.
Plus your int.
Plus my int, which is not that high. 12, so plus 0.
Okay.
2d6. 8.
It's a partial. So what is a standard partial?
Yeah. The GM will only tell you something interesting. It's on you to make it useful.
Okay, so are you just doing this generally? So just in this situation, you would like me to...
On the golden dragon specifically.
Okay. The lore of the dragons is fairly well known. It dominates their, storytelling. Like when a mom wants a kid to be worried about going out at night, they tell them a story about a dragon eating them. And then a lot of the dragons are idolized because there's not 200,000 dragons. There's like 8 that they know of. Just gigantic master dragons that then send out minions. So the golden one, as you would know, is evil. They're all evil. There's no good dragon that people know of in this world. And based on its size, this is the king dragon of the kind of, they call them armies, but like the golden army. And you would know that its name is Burr.
Burr. Geoff, I would like to.
That's how you would say it because you're a goat.
Yeah.
I see.
It's perfect.
So there's this goat just sitting there, like stroking its beard, being like, meh.
Brr.
Geoff, are dragons magical beasts in this world?
Yes.
All right. So I have, as an area of expertise of my bardic lore, is spells and magics.
Okay.
And I have a move bardic lore. When you first encounter an important creature, location, or item, my call, covered by your bardic lore, you can ask the GM any one question about it. The GM will answer truthfully. The GM may then ask me what tale, song, or legend I heard that information in.
Okay.
So, what does...
You don't have to roll for this?
No. Bards are OP.
What's the name of it? Oh, it's the bard thing.
Bardic lore, yeah. It's a class move. What's the one thing that's irresistible to Burr?
Dragons will do incredible things for treasure, and they want treasure. They hoard it. It's like a genetic thing. They have to collect it.
Okay.
If it saw a pile of gold or some kind of gem, it would forego everything for it, basically.
Okay. I shout to Finkelmer and I say, Finkelmer, we have to put our differences aside. Listen, man, do you have cantrips that can create simple illusions? Because, good God, there's a great tale about Burr and rampaging around the countryside, gathering up every last scrap of gold, and that's why nobody has anything yellow on them at any point in time. If you could make something golden-like appear, I think we could really get out of this pretty easily.
The dragon's attacking the castle. Why don't we just run away? They seem to be quite happy. It seems to be quite happy with the castle, and I'm sure we can get away without that. Not to mention, no dragon would be fueled by a simple cantrip illusion.
Oh my God.
So as this conversation's having, the peasants are running around, and you can hear from the coast, again from Amadie's deck, or my Amadie's deck, Captain Morgan says, Yar! What the hell? Yar! But again, it's just utter chaos around this dragon that's something like 40 feet tall, from foot to like base of neck, and then the neck extends another 20 feet. Giant spike tail, big wings, like this huge, massive monster.
I would like to flee in the same direction Fawn and have fled.
Are you following me?
I would like to try.
Fawn? No, but is Fawn following me?
I think it was like in between. But
didn't she go around the hut, or what's that?
Yeah, to see what was going on. I was actually watching the two of them.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
not with Fawn. Like, you know the line, the blue line in the map? Let me draw.
I'm the arrow that goes around the house.
This is
That's how it's spelled.
It just keeps on going for a while.
Yeah.
Yeah, she ran off. She's running along the coastline, basically.
And fawn is... Oh, we have 2 F. Yeah, this is fawn.
Okay, so here goes Sylph.
Okay, then I take one last chew of grass and then I follow them.
Okay. Finkelmer, your friends are running off. What do you do?
I already said I wanted to run. I said that's what started this whole conversation.
I go running, and everybody else is like, no, I go running. And then the GM is like, hey, what are you going to do?
So, a goat, a robed evil wizard, and a half-naked, poop-covered bard all run into the forest after
Are you half naked
That's a good
still?
point.
You lost your cloak, I thought. I thought you did
I
take
lost
it
my
off.
cloak, but I'm pretty sure I pulled up my pants, but they're definitely not clean.
Okay. So this ragtag group of people go running into the
Are
forest.
there any other huts nearby? I really need a pair of pants.
Yeah, there's a few huts. You want to stop at one?
Yeah, I dive into a hut.
Okay, so you dive into a hut. There's nobody in there but a single pug dog. And it's actually completely calm, sitting there in the middle of the room, and it looks upon you as you enter.
Hang on. Surely, you know what? I reach into my bag, and I pull out some beef jerky. I need to write this down. Where is my character sheet from last time?
The hut provides pretty good sound dampening, by the way. When the flap closes behind you, it's fairly quiet. All you can hear is the slight husky breath of the pug.
Is it like snorking? Does it have like one of those pug noses that means it's like snorking all the time?
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, there it is. Let's see. Last time I pulled out a lantern and a flask of oil, so I don't have those anymore. Okay. And I pulled out... So let's see, I pulled out lantern, oil, jerky. What was the first thing I used my... Oh, ale. Okay. I pull out the jerky and I say, oh, hey, boy. Who's a good boy? Who's a good boy? Who's a good boy? And I would like...
Top of the tail wags.
I would like to try and parlay with this dog.
Okay.
All right. All right.
Parlay with the dog.
I have something it wants. Yes.
When you have leverage on a character. Oh.
Oh, no, I'm getting a phone call. I don't know why that is happening. +2.
Reading-
Let's find out what that means.
You know you could just have had backup pants in your bag, right?
So
getting a dog is way more interesting than having backup pants in my bag.
I agree. I'm just saying.
Dang, on a 7 to 9, I want this dog to do something for me. Specifically, I want this dog to come with me and be my friend. On a 7 to 9, he needs a concrete assurance of my promise right now. So I guess the promise that I'm trying to make this dog is that he will get lots of beef jerky if he stays with me. And the concrete assurance is I just give him this handful of jerky. Like,
sure.
I
think that's fair enough. But as it were, Steven, this is a magical talking pug.
Oh, shit!
You only then discover at this very moment in time. As you extend your hand to offer it this beef jerky,
who's a good boy?
It says, you can talk to me normally, friend. I speak.
Oh my god, a talking dog! Oh, it's so cute! Oh my god, what is it? Do you have a little fuzzy face?
Are you quite done, man?
Yes. Sorry, it's just not every day that I meet a talking dog. Would you care to accompany me in running the hell away from the dragon? Do you have any pants? Why am I asking you if you have
I'm
any
a
pants?
pug. I don't wear pants. There's a dragon outside, and of course I'd come with you. I'd rather that than die.
Excellent. I will call you Squeaky. Let's go.
My name is Pugnacious.
All right, Pugnacious. Let's go, Mr. Squeaky.
Off with us.
I dive out the back window in the direction that Faye, Fawn, and Fur and Finkelmer are running. Yeah.
This is getting glorious.
All right, the pug follows after you, but you notice that it's got very tiny legs, and it's breathing quite heavily immediately. So,
I turn around and I say, Pugnacious, would you care to ride in my bag? There's a
Of
lot
course.
of extra room.
yes.
All right, I bend down Neal and I open my sack, and I let Pugnacious crawl into it.
He hops into it with a lot of dignity, actually. You'll notice that he keeps his head high as he climbs into the sack.
Awesome. I pull the last item out of my adventuring gear, and it's a big bone. And I give it to Pugnacious, and I say, Pugnacious, I've been saving this for just the right moment, and I think now is the time. I'd like you to have this.
This is the remains of a beast. It is gross and indignant. But the gesture is noted. You're quite the man.
I put the bone in my mouth, and I keep running.
Hold on, then. That doesn't look to be that bad. I'll take it in the sack, then, please.
Very good, Pugnacious. I put it in the sack.
And you hear you can feel the quiet rumblings and the silent sound of a nibbling pug in your sack as it tries to chew on the bone. You guys make it to the tree line, and a lot of the peasants who had ran from the beachside, some of them actually didn't just keep on running. They're actually in the tree line, hiding behind trees, watching this battle unfold between the dragon and the entire city. You'll also notice the dragon at this point in time is getting peppered with arrows just everywhere. Like there's just an army, the whole city, because it was in kind of a peace state. It didn't have any short supply of soldiers. They're not out warring on the countryside or anything like that. So eventually the dragon kind of pushes off and takes flight to the sky, and you can see this from the tree line.
I look around. Does it look like anybody has any like clothes with them, like packed? Maybe they packed some bags or something like that.
Yeah, a few of them have like what appears to be all of their belongings in their hands, and they're crying softly, and they're all wearing clothes.
Is there like a gentleman I could approach and perhaps purchase a pair of pants from?
Gentleman is an interesting term. I would say there's no gentleman here, but there are men wearing pants. Yes.
Stretch the definition a little bit. I approach one of the men wearing pants and I say, "Good man with pants. You may notice that mine are a little soiled."
You're covered in shit.
How astute of you. Listen, I have a coin, and I will give you 1 coin in exchange for your pants.
Okay. He tears off his pants. They're tearaways.
But I can did it have Velcro? Could I
No, it's not even Velcro, but they got little leather straps that tie through holes.
Oh,
much like a tent.
That's totally doable. All right, I take the pants from him. I give him 1 coin. I'm down to 1 coin.
Okay. He gives you his pants. He's now not wearing pants. And
I take off my pants and I place them on the ground near him and I say, "Sir, I'm not going to pretend that these are an acceptable substitute, but if you find yourself in possession of these and washing equipment, then you may find yourself with a replacement pair of pants, which, as I can tell you're an excellent tailor, you could probably modify to function similarly as to the ones you are now have now given me." And I try to put them on and they're like all flapping around and whatever. So I start the arduous process of tying every little leather tie.
He kind of nods at you, doesn't say much, picks him up and puts him on, shit covered and all, and then just continues to kind of watch from the tree line.
I rejoin the crew.
All right, guys, you're in the tree line, or you have to tell me what you're doing if you're still running or whatnot.
I'm eating the shrubbery.
Wait, is the dog with him? Sorry.
Yes.
Okay. I can speak to animals, but this animal speak common.
Oh,
This is getting a little confusing.
I see and I reach over I look over my shoulder and say, "Mr. Pugnacious, Mr. Nacious, do you speak animal as well as common?"
I understand the languages of dogs, if that's what you're asking.
Not of cougars.
I can speak any animals, no? Unless that's like...
I don't know. Do cougars...
No, but I have an ability called Wild Empathy. You can speak with and understand animals.
Oh, nice.
Well, yeah. I mean, if you can understand all dogs. So you trying to talk to a cougar then, or what are you doing?
No, I just go I turn around and I say, "Hey," and then I treat him as a friend, so I'm like...
In dog speak, you talk to Pugnacious?
Yeah, in dog speak.
Yeah. He says back to you in dog, fellow dog speaker. Only he doesn't have an accent in dog. It's more like, a fellow dog speaker.
Ah, hello, bonjour.
Yeah, he speaks French. Oh, so
I stop eating and I'm like,
hey, I understand this guy too, and I tell that to Fawn.
and I go, meh.
Which is
Great.
goat speak for...
Hey, how are you doing, Mr. Dog?
Wait,
Yeah.
you're in a goat, right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
I can
probably
translate from goat to dog.
Your goat seems to be making a lot of noise.
Yeah, it's actually asking you, "How are you?" But let's cut straight to the point. What are you doing here?
Well, I was minding my own business, living life to the fullest, when a dragon killed everyone that I knew and loved.
Oh,
Oh.
you're about to ask that question.
Oh well, that sucks. Well, my cougar here, he's not gonna hurt you.
I did
Sure.
notice you have a cougar.
Yeah, it's.
I don't like cats.
But this cat could kill you.
Most cats can kill me. I'm a pug.
I don't laugh. Like, oh yeah, that's all right. So, what are you for? Are you just a furniture?
You asked if I'm furniture?
See, because you were running, and I saw that he had to carry you.
His eyes grow even wider right now. And they're already quite orbous and wide. He's like, I don't follow.
Well, you don't seem like you can do a lot of things. You're short on your legs, and you're a little fat.
But he can speak common.
That is true. But I don't know that.
Je peux parler avec les gens.
more French.
He just kind of stares at you. Big, glassy black eyes.
Does he have his bone? Like, is he chewing on it still?
That's in the sack. He can't move it. It's too big.
Okay.
The big bone.
Big
I
bone
I
sack.
was kind of anticipating running into like, a timber mastiff or something like that, but I take what I can get when it comes to talking dogs.
Okay, let's go. Where are you heading?
I'm with you now.
All right, let's go. And then I continue deeper in the forest.
Guys, far be it from me to suggest a course of action, but I'm feeling a little light in the coin purse area, if you know what I mean. And if there were anywhere around here that wasn't actively getting burned to the ground where we could lift a little bit of coin, I think that might be useful. And what do you want to do about this guy? And I point over towards Finkelmer.
Finkelmer, what are you
I
up to?
glare at him
Meanwhile?
viciously.
But don't throw a fireball at him. That's good. Okay.
Yeah, no fireballs yet.
So things have kind of calmed down.
Where's
as
the
you guys-
dragon exactly?
Exactly. It flew off. It's gone. It doesn't. It's
Oh.
not attacking the city anymore, and it's not overhead. It's just gone. You don't
Oh.
hear it or anything.
Did we see which direction it flew?
There's not a perception check or anything like that, right?
No, not really.
I'd make you roll. What is it? What would you're trying to do something to get from me? Like, what's that called? Where you try to get information from the DM?
I mean, we could try to discern realities.
Yeah,
for
do that.
example.
That's what I would say.
Sure. Actually, you know what? I'll leave this up to you, Geoff, because there's interesting two ways you could do it. You could either say it's a discern realities, but that's like when you're studying an ongoing situation. You could also try to say this is kind of a defy danger with quick thinking, maybe, or maybe mental fortitude, because it's like we're trying to remember if we thought to even look where the dragon was going.
Yeah, let's do that one. I like that.
Okay. You want me to use intelligence or wisdom?
Use intelligence. Yeah, intelligence.
What is my intelligence? It is no, it's 9 plus 0. Okay. Oh, I rolled a 10. Huh.
You clearly did. You were looking over the shoulder of the guy you were bartering his pants off of, and you saw that it flew back in the direction of the road that kind of leads into the castle.
Okay, so I relay this information to my friends, and I propose that we go in the complete opposite direction.
Well, before we go anywhere, we still have one problem to resolve.
Yes.
You set us on fire. We were in a house, and you set the house on fire. You tried to kill us. Why do we not just hang you right now?
I was
Right,
just
the ghost
trying to
starts.
show that, like Finkelmer, goodness gracious, I have great balls of fire.
You hear a
You
chuckle
may
from
be
your
witty.
backpack.
Yeah, the
Your
goat
wit
is
may
stuck
save
with
you with other people, but that you still tried to set us on fire. You tried to kill us. Why shouldn't I blow
was
you to
making a
hell and back right now?
distraction That would lead to the archers going and getting buckets of water and coming to put out the fire in the house because they were worried about the town. Come on, it's so obvious. I didn't know you were there. I just
That's
covered the
bullshit.
house and out
You
the
looked
window.
directly at me when you set it on fire.
You could have been anyone, really.
What do I have
I
now?
learned it from you, Finkelmer. I learned it from you.
I don't understand any of that, right? Nobody's talking to me.
I guess not.
Okay.
I've
So
completely forgotten about you.
I just walk off with the dogs and the cougar, I guess.
Dogs in the sack.
Okay, as she
dogs
starts to
in
walk off, I telepathy her. Like, wait, no, hold on. We have to get rid of this guy. This bard's trying to kill us. He set us on fire before.
No.
No, this is telepathy. You don't hear
Yeah,
this.
it's telepathic.
Le wizard est fou.
He said the fiery wizard with the cutest accent.
French girls find you adorable right now.
Oh,
Too bad
no.
he's married, ladies.
Oh my. Sorry. Yeah.
No, I'm not listening to you. You're weird.
Who are you saying that to?
Finkelmer, they're talking telepathically.
Oh, okay.
Fine, be that way.
Yes. And I
Meanwhile, the
wander
goat
off.
continues to eat grass.